is going on 49 Tavern? It's an honor to have Shorter Jack Black here tonight. So, man, I have come up with a theory. Who here has ever dated a shitty person before? Yeah. Now you notice that there was a mix of male and female in there. Now, I want to bring that to your attention because everybody always says, oh, dudes aren't shit, women aren't shit, we're all idiots. That's the point, we're all idiots. I have this bad tendency to go after women that, you know, they find that they're interested in the dudes with 4 felonies, 3 baby mamas, and 2 open cases. They're a partridge in a pear tree short from being the world's first domestic violence Christmas song. Man. I'm telling you, man, like, dating right now is a lot like being a POW in Vietnam. You know, because you're beaten a lot, and you're miles away from the city of Poontang. Much like I'm going to be right after this show. Wow, you don't need a fucking bomb tech to see how much that blew. So, I've come to find out that I'm actually a lot more of a prankster than I thought I was. Because I was sitting in the back of somebody's car. I'm not going to say who, because I don't remember his name. Sitting in the back of somebody's car, driving down 465, and I'm really good at doing police sirens, like impersonating police sirens. So I'm sitting in the back of the car and I'm just... I figured, you know, he'd slow down, pull the side of the road, turn his hazards on, get his license and all that shit ready. Fuck that, he sped up. And I started freaking out. I was like, dude, why are you speeding up, man? And without a hesitation, he looks back at me and says, I got warrants, bitch. So, as soon as we got off on the exit, I got out of the car and immediately ordered another Uber driver. I've had this weird fascination with celebrity deaths. Like, I love hearing how celebrities die. And it's just because I wonder what those final moments were like for them. Like, I've always had this, like, fantasy of when Michael Jackson died. I imagine it went a lot like this. Tito, jump on and take me to the children's hospital. When Paul Walker died, that was really interesting for me because I didn't actually know that he died. The only thing that I saw on the news that I just figured he had bad dandruff because the news kept saying they couldn't find his head and shoulders. And like Kurt Cobain, I've always wondered what the last thing to go through his head was. I think it's safe to say it was a bullet. Oh, let's see. Kurt Cobain shooting himself. That was funny. Okay. So, I grew up in a very, very strict household. My dad was a former Marine truck driver. My mom was an Olympic-level athlete. She did Taekwondo back in the 80s and was offered a spot in the Olympics for it. She actually became a Taekwondo instructor. And both me and my sister were signed up for a class. One thing that really sucks about having your mom as a fighting instructor is if you ever get bad grades and she finds out about it, you'll know. Because in the middle of the class, she'll call you in front and start doing this. So you got that today, huh? Oh, that's not going to happen again. And beating your children is actually a good thing. Because, number one, it teaches them not to do that. And number two, they wake up a semester later with perfect grades. But there are some bad side effects, like you become a stand-up comedian. Oh. Just gave myself a headache thinking about it. Even better, a stand-up comedian that's doing about as well as I am eating shit. Woo! It's not over. So when I first started doing comedy, like I remember my first day driving downtown, and I remember thinking to myself, I was like, oh man, what am I signing up for? What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't get it. Like, why did I do this to myself? I'm not funny at all. So like, I was sitting there like imagining these different scenarios of what would happen if I ate shit on stage. And it's a lot like how it's going right now. I want to try to play like the nervous role, because I found that like I'm really good at doing that, and I've noticed this because I've tried to flirt with women a lot. I'm not a whore, but I do try to flirt with women a lot, and watching me flirt is a lot like watching a third grader give his first oral report, because it goes a lot like this. Would you like to fuck me? I mean, it usually ends up with her taking me home, but that's because she thinks that I lost my handler. All right, thank you, 49 Tavern. That's been my time. I'm Nicholas Brownlee.
Keep going for Nick Brownlee, everybody. While I lower the microphone.